So here my intention is to get all the departments from the department table. So I am aliasing the department number from the D. Okay, let us see what result I'm going to get. Now see, I'm getting all the matching rows from both the tables, and along with this I'm getting the departments which don't have any employees assigned. See, there is no employee number, no employee name. That means no employees assigned for this department 10. Right? I'm able to get my result which is required for me for my business question. What is my business question? I want to see the departments which don't have any employees aligned. So what is the answer? The department number 10. Right? If you want only this, then you can use a where clause also on the join where e dot dept number is null. That means no match happened, right? So that you are filtering all the other matching things, you are getting only the fault records. That means the departments exist but no employees aligned. Okay. In the same way, I want to see how many employees are there in my organization who are not assigned to any of the department yet. Can you tell me what to do? Here my business question is, I would like to see all the employees who are not having any department assigned yet. What type of join I would do now between these two tables to get the all employees, whether they are matched or not, all employees, and then I want to filter out which employees don't have any department assigned. I would like to see answer from you all. Very good. It is left outer join, isn't it? Left outer join between employee and DEPT on the match. Okay, so here I would require all the employees from the employee table. So let me use e.dept number in the alias, and where d.dept number is null, you can use that, right? Or otherwise let us not use any where clause. Let us see all the result first, then we'll do. Now see, all the matches, yes, all these are matched, all these three are matched. Okay. Now I have one employee which don't have any department assigned, right? So to get only this particular record, what where clause condition I should use? Where d.dept number is null, right? If I use this, I will get my result that where dept number is null. So here you are getting this one also, see, 50, because this 50 exists in employee table but not exist in DEPT table, right? So I am getting all the rows with this match as null. So here what I need to use, where e.dept number is null, is it? To see only the unassigned employees, right? If I use that, I'm getting all the employees which don't have any department number allocated, right? Now I would like to see all the RNS records. That means the departments which don't have any employees, and the departments, on the employees which don't have any department, and the departments which don't have any employees, both the ways. Then what join I need to use? Okay, my business result should have the employees who don't have any department assigned and the departments which don't have any employees. So what type of join I will go for now is called as full outer join, which would give all the records from both the tables even though they matched or not matched, right? Now all the rows, right? These are matched because here the location is null. It means department don't have any match, right? And these all are null here. Okay, these two are null. That means employee exists for he is not but not aligned to any department. And here if you see, the department exists but there is no employee. Okay, can you tell me why this department number is null here? The department exists, right? Because location exists, that means department exists. Why it is null? Any guess? What mistake I did here? I'm using only e.dept number. Okay, I should select d.dept number also because it is full outer join, right? So I need to get department number from both the tables. The full outer join. So the join conditions may match or may not match. So I need to get all the departments from both the tables. Now you can see, right? You can sort like this also. You can use right click and sort. First I want to sort by this department number and then the other department number and then sort. So first sort is here, second sort is here. Within the sorting order, the second level order also you can get. Yeah, how we will generally do all worksheet problems in Excel. The same things you can use here. Right click and you see there are so many alignments you can do in the SQL Assistant for the reports. Okay. So here you can see these three are match, right? Proper records with proper departments aligned to them. This is an extra employee which is aligned with the wrong department number because there is no department details here, right? So this is one erroneous record, and this is, yes, a department exists but there are no employees aligned, right? And this is an employee exists with null department, right? I able to see all the erroneous records. Okay. So now if I want to find out only the erroneous record, what should be the where clause condition? Here I want to find out only the erroneous record. What shall I do? Where e.dept number is not null and d.dept number is not null. Shall I use this? So that if both are not null, that means they are matched. That means they have proper values. If both are not matched, then is null. And this is OR condition, right? Whether one of the department number is null, then it is a erroneous record. Very good, right? If either of the department number is null, then it is a erroneous record. So let me use this condition. These are all the erroneous records. So get this report and send it to your source system. Whoever is sending your employee information and DPT information, tell them there are employees who are not assigned to any departments. There are departments, there are no employees aligned, and there exist wrong department numbers which they don't exist in the department table at all. So please correct this data and let me know, right? So like this, you can use joins to find out the erroneous records. That means the constraint based errors, get the foreign key, primary key related errors in Teradata. So all types of joins are available in Teradata. You can use them. The inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer, or if your business requirement need all joins also you can do in a single query to make it complex join. See, inner join between the tables, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. So how it evaluates? First it will perform the inner join between these two tables. The result of this inner join is used for left outer join with the table 3, and the result of this left outer join is used for right outer join and then full outer join. So like this it will evaluate from the left to right for each and every join. You can select all the columns from all the tables or whatever columns required from whichever tables. So you can use multi-table join syntax also in Teradata, and in Teradata you can go these joins up to 64 tables in a single query with 63 join conditions. So you can go for 64 levels of join conditions here in Teradata, right? Any questions, anyone? I hope you all know these joins and all. It may not be new, but those who are not familiar with SQL, You got what is the business context of using join, okay, what are different joins available, how we can use them, and in Teradata all joins are possible. Any questions, anyone? Very good. So let's go through the next concept, the set operations. And you all know, right, how to ask questions. You can click on the raise hand button if you have any questions so that you can interactively speak. I will unmute you, or otherwise if your mic is not yet set up, please type your questions in the chat windows. Right? Okay. The next concept is set operations. Okay. We all know in our academics, okay, we know what is set operations. Okay. Two different sets can be combined, right? Can be intersected, can be minus. So what are these operations? Let us see an example. We have the employee table, right? So let's start from employee. Okay, employee we have. Let me say employee one if we have. Okay. Okay. So now I have two different sets. Set means a group of same elements, isn't it? The technical definitions. Set means a group of same elements. So when I see the employee table, I can call it as a set, and all these records, I can call it as an element. So all these are of same format, right? Each and every record has same format of employee number, name, age, and gender. So this is all a set I'm using. Okay. And similarly, employee one is one more set where it has similar set of employees, right? Employee, for example, I have my organization across two different locations, okay, in US and India, for example. Okay, all my US employees are exist in employee table. Okay. All my Indian employees would exist in employee one table, for example. Okay. So operations are different as per the branch managers. Okay, as per my location wise supervisors or CEOs at the location level, they will use their own independent tables, right? All US operations will be taken care by the employee table, and all India operations are taken care by employee one. But if I am the CEO of both the locations, if I am treating all the employees as my employees, I don't have any difference of regions and the locations. Now if I ask a question to all these two CEOs that I want all my employee list, yeah, I wanted to see all my employee list, whether they are in US or whether they are in India, I don't bother. I wanted to see all the employees. Then what I need to do? I need to show a report which should have both the employees of US and the India. What I can do? Can I do it with a join condition, or do I need to combine both these result sets with a set operation called union? Right? I need to make a union in between both these tables so that I will get all the employees combined in a single result set. See? What is the different? Let me see different results again, and we'll understand how many employees exist here and here. In employee one table, this is employee table. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 employees, and here also we have 1, 3, 5, right? So let me update to have distinct employee numbers, because both the locations are using same employee number, so I cannot resolve it. So let me make the employee numbers different. Update emp1 set e number is equal to 8, where e number is equal to 1. See, I have updated employee 1. Wherever employee number was 1, it is updated to 8. Similarly, let me make it as 9, wherever it is 3, because we have 1, 3, 5, right? So I am just updating it. Okay. So now let me see the employees details. So in the employee one, the first answer set is employee. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 employee numbers, and in the second answer set I have 589. Okay, so these are employees, and you see the five employee exist in both the locations. For example, he is a common employee for both the locations, like CEO. Okay, I am CEO, right? CEO is employee for both the locations, so it is common. One employee is common, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 are dedicatedly US employees. 8, 9 are dedicatedly Indian employees. The 5 employees is CEO, common employee for both the locations. So this is my data. So now I would like to see all the employees from both the locations. So what I need to do? I need to make a union, say set operation in between these two tables, so that I would get all my employees across the locations. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 and 9 in a single result set. Right? If I don't use union, I will get two different sets, two different result sets, but I want all the result sets should be combined and show me a single result set. So I have used a union operator. And here I'm missing a fact that this employee 5 exists in both the locations, isn't it? Both the regions. If I see the answer, am I getting 5 two times? But this is the fact that this 5 employee exists in both the locations, right? But here I'm missing it. Here I have to treat him either it is coming from only US or only India. I'm missing that fact that this 5 exists common in both the tables. Then what I need to do? If I want to display this 5 two times from both the sets, what I need to do? Because union by default eliminates the duplicates between the two sets. If an employee exists double the time, it will be automatically filtered out. The union automatically remove the duplicates in the answer sets. If you want the fact that there are duplicates and you want to see all the duplicates also, you have to use a keyword union all, so that you will get the complete result. See, these are US employees, and this employee is common from both the tables, right? And 8 and 9 are Indian employees. You can see the whole fact by using union all. Very good, right? So this is how we use union and union all. Union, basically the functionality is combining the two different result sets into a single result set. If you want to see the duplicates also, you have to use union all, or if you want to see only the unique records, you can go for union. Okay, so now I have a business requirement to see the employees who exist common for both the locations. What I need to do? Yeah. There could be CEOs, CFOs, CTOs, the chief executive officers, who may be common for both the locations, okay, the financial chief, the technology chief, or the admin chief. So I want to see only these employees which are common for both the locations. So what I need to do? I need to do a set operation called intersect, where I would combine both the result set and will give you only the common records which exist in both the sets, right? If I do intersect, what happens? See, I will get only one record which is common across both the sets, right? If there are few more employees who are common for both, I would get the complete list which are common across both the sets, right? Similarly, I want to see the employees of only US but not in India. I don't want to see the common employees also. I want to see only dedicated US employees. How to get that? I want to see only the employees of US but not India or common employees. What is the set operation? Can you tell me? This minus. Very good. If I do a minus between the US employees and India employees, I would get dedicatedly US employees but not the India employees or common employees. Common employees are also eliminated here. You're able to see only the US employees. See, 5 is eliminated, which is a common record. Okay. If I want to see only the India records, but not the common or US, then what I need to do? The same requirement, but here I would like to see only the India records, but not the common records or the US records. What I need to do? Very good. Make it India table as left table, US table as right table. Do a minus. You will get dedicatedly India employees, but not the US employees or common employees. Right? See, 8 and 9 India employees only. The 5 is missed here also. Right? And this minus operation is generally used for testing purpose also. Right? Where do we use this set operation more frequently? While doing any testing. For example, my source table is there, okay, my target table is there. In source I have 100 records, okay, and in target also I should have 100 records, for example. After the transformations I may get some more records. If my transformation is wrong, I may get more number of records in the target with different values. Okay. So I want to test these two tables to see if both the tables are populated with the same data or not. What I need to do? I have to do a minus operation between these two tables. First, select star from source minus select star from target. Right? If I get 0 records, then I have both the records having same result. And same way you have to do again reverse minus. Select star from target minus select star from source. If target is not getting any new records than the source, then yes, target is also populated well. And if it is also getting 0 records, then yes, we are good, right? So to test two tables, if they have proper values populated from source to target, or if there are any similar tables where you have to ensure the two tables should have same data, you can use these minus operations from both the ends. First, select star from source minus select star from target, and then select star from target minus select star from source. If both the results would give you the 0 record, then you can ensure yes, both the tables has same data. Right? So in this testing purpose also, generally we use minus operations very frequently. Okay? What are the set operations we have seen? Union, intersect, minus, and within union you can use union all to get the duplicates. Okay. Now, okay, let me see if you have any questions before I go for my questions. Any questions, anyone? Okay, here, my question, a frequently asked question, it is not my question, frequently asked question for in SQL. What is the similarity or comparison between a full outer join and a union all? Can I achieve the result of a full outer join with a union all, or a result of union all with a full outer join, or it could be anything, left outer join with minus, the minus with left outer join? Any comparison between these two types of operations, joins and the sets? Anyone would like to discuss? Please raise your hand if anyone would like to give your opinion or your answer. Can I achieve minus operation with the left outer join, or a union all operation with the full outer join? Okay, let me unmute Sriram. Okay. Yes, Sriram. Can we achieve
Yes,
the union with full outer join? Yeah, tell me.
For union, the structure should be same on both the record sets actually.
Right.
Yes, we can achieve the result of a union for certain through full outer join only.
Can you tell me here in this context of employee DPT, here I made my result of full outer join to identify their runners records. So how I can get with a full outer join, set operation, union all?
Union all. 1 second.
Anyone? I see some other yes answers. Let me pull out. Shrikant, you want to explain? Shrikant, how you can achieve this full outer join to union all? How I need to change my query? Oh, Sudhir. Thanks, Sudhir. Yes, Sudhir. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Wait.
do
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, please. You're getting echo. Okay. Fine. Let me explain. Okay. So it is actually not. Okay. Because the join purpose is different. Because in joins you can use different tables, and we do join on the similar columns and get answers, right? I may select some columns from the employee table, some columns from the department table. Okay, I can do, and I will get my result set based on this common conditions what I use. So this is all about the join. But to use the set operations, the first condition is you have to have the same elements across both the different sets what you are using in the set operations, right? This is the first and foremost mandatory condition for the set operations, that you have to use the similar sets to be combined or to be minus or to be intersect. If I select few columns here from employee 1 and some other set of columns from employee 2, it won't make that set operations, right? For example, if I select E number here and here I select E number and DPT number, would it be possible to do any operations, union or minus? No, because both the sets should have similar elements with the same domain values. Okay. So here I have only one column, here I have two columns in each and every element. I cannot make any set operation, isn't it? But is that condition available, or is that condition exist here? No. I can select n number of columns from my first table, m number of columns from my second table. I can get my combined result set. Okay, so joins are basically the vertical merging of the sets, and the set operations are the horizontal merging of the result sets. Okay, we have to use it for the horizontal merging, and we have to use joins for the vertical merging of the result set from different tables, right? Yes, Gopal. Yes, we did. Right? Your question?
Yes. No, no, no. When you ask the question, I just raised my hand.
Okay.
That's what.
Okay. No problem. So your answer is no, right? Or yes?
Yes, no, definitely, because that joins the data, like full outer join, it joins two tables based on the common column.
Right.
Whereas when we are joining tables in using union, it joins the tables on the same metadata, right?
Right. Same domain
That
of
two tables
values
should have
and same
metadata.
columns. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Okay.
what
And one more thing I want like to mention here: the column name should not be same. Okay. Column names could be different.
The data type should match.
Right. The domain of values or the data type should match. Right.
Right.
Good. Okay. So that is the purpose of the sets and the joins. The join purpose is to vertical merging of the data based on the common condition. The set operations are to combine or to minus or to intersect the same set of elements with the same number of columns and same domain of values. The column names could be different. Right. Very good. Any questions, any clarifications required for everyone? Okay, here I see one question. Suppose there are two tables having same metadata want to find the records present in table 1 but not in table 2, which is better, minus or left outer join? If you want to see the complete set, okay, better you go for minus, right? Okay, if in your requirement we have two same domain of values in these two tables, if you want to see that rows which are exist only here but not here, go with minus. Okay. Left outer join, what do? Select E number from employee 1. Okay, select employee number. So which columns you select? The first table columns. Okay. E number name, for example, from employee E, right? Left outer join. Okay, if you want to see only the employee number, yes, you can do that. Left outer join emp1, okay, e2 or something, on. So you want to join on employee number, right? E dot E number is equal to E2 dot E number, where E2 dot E number is null. This is what. And here, which employees you want to select? From employee or employee 2? You select this. E number is ambiguous, okay, so we have to. Is this what your requirement is? You have two similar sets, but you want to find out the employees which exist in only US. Okay, so here you have to mention what all employees, okay, you want to select in the columns. In the select clause, you have to select all the columns from that particular employee. Yeah, this is how you can do that. But your requirement is more related to the set operations. Better you go for a minus. Okay, both are common, right? You can use simply here like this. Let's start from employee. Select start from emp1. The simple minus condition, you are going to get all the columns like this, right? Your requirement is to find out, okay, in the similar sets you want to find out which exist in employee but not in employee 2. So your requirement is more oriented to the set operations. Okay, you may go with this, but the requirement is different, right? The joins are to merge the vertical data, okay, vertical wise data to be merged from both different tables, right? Right. Any other questions? In terms of performances, minus is good. Okay, the set operation is also good. Right. Yeah, you can see the explain plans also. We have explain plan, right? You've seen that. F6, then you can press function F6. You can see it is getting all the records within 0.07 seconds, and see join 0.06 seconds. Okay, it all depends again. Okay, if it is huge data and here you are selecting all the columns, the spool may be huge and it may get different time to process. Okay, here I selected only 2 columns. Okay, here I am selecting all the columns from both the tables. Okay, so it may be occupying more of spool and more CPU required to process. Okay, so if you make it similar and if it is a huge data, okay, it all depends. Okay, so this is how you can evaluate the queries also, which one is better, this one or this one. Right. Okay, so I have small topic here. Okay. So here these slides show you can do the same kind of operations, okay, with the subqueries or either with the joins. You can go through these queries later. Okay. we are updating the table. For column 3, I'm updating value to column 3 plus 1. I'm incrementing a value where this column 1 matches the subquery result. Okay. From the table 2, wherever column 2 value is like update, so for those columns I'm matching it with the table 1, and for those rows I'm updating the column 3 to incrementing to 1. This is my functionality, right? How do I read this query into functional? First I evaluate the subquery. Whatever it shows that column 2 value like update, all those columns I select here and I match them in the table 1's column 1. For those rows I'm updating it. The same functionality I'm achieving here also. See, update table 1, set table 1's column 3 as column 3 plus 1, where the two tables has a matching condition, table 1 column 1 equal to table 2 column 1, and table 2's column 2 value like update, the same thing, the same conditions, right? So both are giving the same functionality. Yeah, two different methods for the same functionality. So which one do you prefer here? Do you go for a subquery kind of method, or do you prefer join method in Teradata? Yeah, based on the architecture of Teradata, you know the data distributions, the multi-processing, virtual processors and parallel processing. So based on this, which one we generally prefer in Teradata? Yeah. Generally we prefer the join conditions in Teradata, right? We generally prefer the join conditions in Teradata to go with. Wherever it is possible, please make your queries based on the joins, because as per Teradata's architecture of multi-amps, multi-virtual disks, okay, all processors run parallelly on their portions of the data, so better you go for join conditions wherever it is possible. Similarly, the delete operation also here. Next slide we have delete operation, which does a subquery based on this, wherever column 2 value like delete, for all those column matches in the table 1, I am deleting it. The same operation I am doing here also, right? I am deleting it. It is possible. So as it is possible with the join, please go with the join, right? Okay. And then we have one more concept called upsert. Yeah. So let me complete this small concept also. Upsert. What does this upsert means? Yeah. Upsert mean update else insert. Yeah. So there is no keyword called upsert. Upsert is a concept. What this concept mean? First we will try to update the row. If the update not matched, then we will go for an insert statement. If update is not success, then go for insert. That is called as update else insert. Okay, to understand this, let us take an example here. You have a table, create table, table 1, 3 columns of 3 different data types, and my unique primary index is column 1. That is the first column here, which is an integer. I have selected that column as my unique primary index for this table, right? And now once after I create this table, immediately if I do an update statement, what happens? Can you tell me? I just created the table, I did not insert any data, I'm just using my update statement. Update table 1, set column 3 is equal to 123. The column 3 value I am modifying it to 123, wherever the column 1 value is 100. If I use this update statement on this table after immediately its creation, what happens? Option A, fails. Option B, 0 records updated. Option C, 100 records updated. Can you give me an answer? Would it fail? Would it update 0 records? Would it update 100 records? Just after immediate creation of the table, I have applied this update statement. Expect more answers. Very good. Update 0 rows, right? Everyone clear? It is not an error, it don't fail, but it will try to update, it updates 0 records. Okay. What does it mean? when it updates 0 records, what does it mean? It means there are no such records with this matching condition, isn't it? With this condition, there is no row where column 1 equal to 100 you are using. With this condition, there is no row exists, so that's where it is failing. Okay, whenever it failed with this condition where this type of scenario record not there, then my requirement is to insert that row. Okay. If the column 1 equal to 100 fail, I want to insert that row now. So I have used an else conjunction and I'm using an insert statement into the table with these values 100, ABC and 123. Okay. So here how I can make sure that the same row which is missed here is being inserted here in this insert statement. Okay, here I used 100, ABC and 123, right? If I use 120 here, can I say the same row is being operated here, both update and insert statement? Right? So here I have to mandatorily use what? 100 only, because here the where clause column 1 is equal to 100 missed. That's where it is going 0 records. So now the same row I want to insert. So how I can ensure that it is the same row? The column 1 value should be 100 here also in the insert statement, right? So this match and this match should be same, and the rest of the values could be different, anything. It could be some other columns, right? Column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. It could be anything, right? But this is the condition which should be matched between the update and insert statement. And what is this column? It is an index column. See, the column 1 which is used in the where clause is an index column, right? So to have your upset operation done, you have to have a matching condition, the where clause condition on the primary index with the equality for the update, and whenever this condition not matched, you want to insert that row, right? So you use else insert and keep the same value of primary index whichever you used in the update statement, and the rest of the columns you can use whatever you want. Okay, so this is the upset operation. So what it does now, first it will try to update the row. If the row match, then it will update the value. If this condition not matched, then it will go and try insert the same row in the table. Okay, so if you have such a requirement, for example, okay, employee table, okay, you are giving hike to all your employees, for example. If the employee already exists, you want to give 10% bonus to the employees. If he is a new employee joined yesterday only, then do you give hike to him, or you will insert that row today in the employee table? Yeah, the employee is very new, he is not at all exist earlier, yesterday only he joined. Are you going to give hike to him, or you are going to insert this employee record newly into the employee table? You insert him, right? So first you will try to update the employee records. If they exist, I want to give 10% bonus to all the employees, for example, equal bonus. If they exist, I'll give bonus. If they not exist but they are coming new today, I'm trying to insert that row, right? So in such business scenarios where you try to update, if update means go and insert the row, then you can use this upset statement. The mandatory condition is it is possible for the primary index tables, and you have to mandatorily use primary index column in the where clause, and the same primary index value should be used in the insert statement also for that column. If all these conditions match for your business scenario, yes, you can use upset statement. You want to do a practice? Simple practice. Where is my upset? Okay, here I have cust1 table. Let us see, object not found, because here these are existing retail. So let me make my default database now as a retail, because all these tables exist in retail database. Okay. So now I would like to show you the structure of this cust1. See, customer ID, customer name, joining date and short name, 4 columns. And what is the primary index? Customer ID, right? Okay. and what is the data. Select star from cust1. I want to see sample data also for this. Customer ID, customer name, joining date, short name. This is the data. These are the employees. Okay, up to 124 I have the employees. So now I would like to update the cust1 and update the income of a particular employee 110, or let me use a 190 or 130. I don't have 130 employee, right, as of now. Let me ensure the maximum employee number is 124. Okay, so now for the employee 130 I would like to update the income as 1,30,000. Okay. Else if the employee not exist earlier, then I would like to insert that employee like this, 130, the new upset with the new joining date and with 1,20,000 salary only. If is new employee 1,20,000, if he is already existing employee 1,30,000, right? So this is my requirement. So now if I update, if I execute this upset statement, update else insert statement, can you tell me which statement is going to be executed, either update or insert? You see the data. Okay, you already seen the structure of the table, you have seen the data, sample data, the maximum employee is 124. Now I am upsetting the record. Which statement is going to be executed? Is it update or insert? Everyone please. Is it update or insert? It should be insert statement, right? Because the customer ID 130 does not exist in the customer table, so it cannot update it. This where clause condition will give 0 records. Whenever there are 0 records updated with this update statement, then insert statement is executed. You want to see? Let me execute this upset. Income does not exist. Okay, what is the column name? Okay, it's not income. I think I have updated it. Let me say short name, something. I will update. Or I need to make everything short name as new short. Right? And here I would like to insert only customer ID, because otherwise I need to use the partial statement, right? The whole insert statement. So I'm just inserting the primary index for now, and with the short name. Let me use short name. First name and short name. Okay, so this is how I'm trying to make. I'm trying to update my customer table's short name wherever customer ID is 130. If it is not there, insert it. See, update completed, one row processed. So which statement is executed? Insert statement. You want to see this? Select star from cust1. See, this 130 is inserted now with this value, right? It is NEWSH, right? So now the column length is truncated actually. So now update shortness, for example. Now you can tell me what statement is going to be executed. For this employee 130, for this customer 130, I am updating the short name to update SH. If it does not exist, then again insert into new short. If I execute now the statement, what is going to be executed? Is it update or insert? I see very less answers. Please respond. We were done with today. Okay, so it is an update where you can see the data which is updated to UPDSH 130. Now it has updated, right? So like this, the upset statement can be used in case of either update. If update is missed, that means 0 records are updated, then corresponding insert statement. The only condition is you have to use the primary index clause in the where clause of the update statement, and the same value you have to use in the insert statement also. So it is all based on the primary index The upset is based on primary index. Right. Any questions, anyone? Okay, good. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow we don't have the live sessions. Okay, I will send you one recording of OLAP SQL, advanced SQL. Please go through that video, and if you are not yet completed your previous week action items, please complete them and please keep your practices going on. Okay, we'll meet again on Monday India time, that means 7th July at 8 AM IST, the same link. Okay. On Monday we'll go with macros. Okay, DBA sessions would start from either 10th, probably 9th or 10th. We'll see. Okay, we have macros and performance tuning 2 to 3 classes, and then we'll start our DBA sessions. I will announce. Okay, before 2 days I will announce when our DBA sessions would start. Probably 10th or 11th it would start. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. See you on Monday. Please keep on your practices going on, and please complete your action items. I'm going to send you one more action items for this weekend. OLAP SQL. Thank you. See you all. Bye.